If I was Tom Baker from Doctor Who and had access to the Tardis, I would travel back in time to Canada in 1989 when things was first released because I want to know what it would have been like to see this for the first time at the end of the 80s. There's no way that you could have been normal after watching something like this back then, because even watching this movie now, you can feel your insides cooking. You can feel your mind melting, and you can slowly feel the barometric pressure pushing into the sides of your eyeballs as they are about to pop out of their sockets. See this mushroom cloud here in the opening credits? This is what I'm talking about. Things doesn't care about your feelings. Things doesn't grant you any hope, and things just downright destroys any sensibilities you may have had for what constitutes as a normal movie. Things lets the audience exist in the same plane as letting the fact that a bread and cheese sandwich is a regular lunch. It sees to it that the very idea of adding water to your beer will actually make it taste better than if you hadn't committed such a heinous act, and it also facilitates the idea that it's sound logic to put a tape recorder and a fucking winter coat in your freezer. Absolutely nothing in this supposed movie makes any sense whatsoever, and you'd just be better off not wasting your time sitting here moping around, milling around like the two main guys here do. There are long stretches here where pretty much nothing happens, and the only plot points or exposition that we get at all as audience members is the fact that this guy at the beginning wants a baby so badly that he subjects his wife to some kind of experimental impregnation by the hands of the infamous Dr. Lucas. He dreams one day of having a baby with his wife so much that in the opening seconds of things, he has sex with some devil hooker looking chick, and it ends up being a sad little scrum of REM sleep. What a damn waste. But we get to see these idiots suck down some Labatt Blue, eat cheese sandwiches, and watch Groundhog's Day Massacre on the tiniest, shittiest little TV they had lying around when they made this stinker back in 1989. My absolute favorite piece of music that plays over and over and over and over and over again is a track by some band named Strike 9, which is spelled with a Y, by the way, where they sing, "You got yourself in a tailspin," so many freaking times that I actually thought I was full on in a tailspin myself.
You got yourself in a tailspin. 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 You got yourself in a tailspin.
Once you get past all the nonsense of everyone just sitting around doing fuck nothing, the bug things finally burst out of the tall guy's wife's stomach and we have chaos on our hands. They're in the bathroom, they're in the kitchen, they're in the bedrooms, they're fucking everywhere, and this is when this shit finally gets good and a little exciting. The audio and things most of the time is a bunch of overly loud, overly dubbed overdubs of our main guys yelling, screaming, talking over each other, not talking over each other. There's 80s porn star Amber Lynn reading the news for absolutely no reason at all. There's shitty shower curtains for drapes here on the window of the back door. And to really sell the fact that this flick is Canadian, one of our main guys states something about blood running like maple syrup as this catastrophe happens.
Oh, the blood is just dripping like maple syrup. Oh, so much blood.
Get me the morphine. Listen up, policeman.
Things absolutely does not give a good shit about anything. It doesn't care about wasting the audience's time. It doesn't care about furiously microwaving every sensibility you've ever had about cinema. Things just exists in a completely different dimension than ours, where what's real isn't real, and what isn't real really is real. The best happening here in this entire thing is when Dr. Lucas himself shows up towards the end, because his overdub is legendary and you just need to see and hear this shit for yourself. I'm going to end this right here with the frame that states that you've just experienced things, because that's ultimately what this is, an experience. You don't just watch things, you live through it. You absorb it, and the two drunken Canadian guys that put this film together knew that this wasn't going to be good because it was actually good. It was going to be good because once someone got their hands on it and sat through it, they were cooked. They were going to make it to the end feeling like how they did when it started, with that mushroom cloud in their face, proclaiming that this came out of left field, and that's exactly where it came from. Left field. That's all I've got for things from 1989. I'm the Cinema Slayer. Goodbye.